Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Trevor with Maker Experiment, and today I'm actually going to be making my own custom bookmarks. So I know that this seems kind of random because I know that you can use pretty much anything for a bookmark: a piece of paper, a gum wrapper, a popsicle stick, pretty much anything. But I wanted to make something more custom that has not only my logo, but some other cool designs on it. So what brought this up is a few other makers and myself are going to be trying to read a book every month for the year of 2020. And the reason for this is to get a little bit more educated on business items, reading books by makers, as well as entrepreneur books in general, just so that we can learn a little bit more about running side businesses and trying to basically expand them and make it our full-time thing. And the first book that we're going to read for the month of January is Every Tool is a Hammer by Adam Savage. So if you don't know who Adam Savage is, he was one of the stars on Mythbusters, and he makes a bunch of stuff now and does videos on YouTube. And I've wanted to read this book for a long time, so I thought this would be the perfect reason to do it. And going along with the spirit of making, I wanted to be able to make something myself that I just thought would be cool. So bookmarks it is. For this project, I'm actually going to be using this thin piece of plastic that is blue on one side, white on the other. This specific plastic, you engrave the blue to reveal the white. This was actually sent to me by Johnson Plastics. So if you want to be able to look it up, there is the part number. So it is 602512. It's basically a 2-ply plastic that's super thin. I believe it comes in different colors. They just gave this one to me. And I thought that it would be perfect for this, mainly because it's pretty flexible. It's not going to tear or anything, but it's super thin. I've already gone ahead and designed, I think, 5 different designs of bookmarks. One of them I'm going to run twice, but I'm going to head over to the laser and engrave these. Keep in mind that you can make your own bookmarks like this without a laser. You can do it by masking it off with vinyl and painting it, as well as other ideas. So don't think that you have to have a laser to do this. I just happen to have one, so I'm going to head over there, go ahead and engrave these and cut them out, and then put them all together. When I machined these bookmarks, I used a raster setting of about 40% and a raster speed of about 80%. After recording this, I looked back at the Johnson Plastics website, and they recommend using a raster power of 30% and a raster speed of 80%. Keep in mind that this is for a 60-watt Epilogue machine. They do have settings for other machines, so just check those out if you're going to be doing this. Each bookmark is about 1 3/4 inches wide by 5 3/4 inches tall. I just used a pretty standard bookmark size, but I also wanted to make sure that I was within the height of the material. The material height is about 12 inches, and I wanted to make the bookmarks 2 inches by 6. But in order to optimize the material, I went ahead and made them a little bit smaller just to be able to fit more on the sheet. All right, so the laser is done running them, and I have a few different styles. So one thing to note about this is I didn't test the material very well ahead of time. So some of the engraving is deeper than it really needs to be, just to get rid of the blue layer. So on the back of some of these, there is a little bit of indentation. And because the material is so thin, when I stacked a bunch of them next to each other, some of them lifted up while the other ones were engraving. So just keep that in mind if you're going to use a material that is this thin. Because although it is flexible, it does still hold its shape. So it's not like paper where a vacuum table is going to hold it down very well. But overall, they came out pretty well. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the few styles. So this is the first one. It just says maker and has a bunch of tools around it. This one is for the podcast that I do with Martina from KBN Designs. This one is just a bunch of random shapes. This one is to go along with the podcast as well. And then this one is of my own logo with the name spread around it. The other part to this is I'm going to put string through them and add this little tiny part to the top just to tie the string to so it doesn't come out. And it adds a little bit of accent to each one. So I try to match them up with the bookmark that they're going to go to, just for a little added extra. So I am going to end up just tying string through these and putting them all together. I just wanted to show you how to make a custom bookmark if you have a laser and you're trying to use this type of plastic. This is great for kids. My daughter's going to use some of these as well. So it's a good way to get them engaged in reading if you can make them something that will go with it that they really like. But that's going to do it for this video. If you like what you saw, leave a thumbs up on the video. Comment down below what book you'd like to read this year, because I'm trying to read different books this year and get back into it. It's been a while since I've been able to actually read a book, and I'm trying to read books that are going to help me learn more things for the future. And if you haven't done so, check out my Instagram @MakerExperiment, where I share all of this type of content as well as things that I want to do for future videos. And subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications to see all the latest videos that I come out with. I try to come out with one every single week, and that's going to be a goal of mine going into this year, is releasing a video every week. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.